Let's look at an example on theorem number 9. Now, here we are told that x, z, k are points on the circumference of the circle, and the tangent y, z, j touches the circle at z. Most times they're telling us obvious things that we can see. Let's start again. X, z, k are points on the circumference of the circle with the tangent y, z, j touching the circle at z. We are also given that k angle z, j, which is this angle there, is equals to 40 degrees. We are told to show that x angle z, j, x angle z, j. We are told to prove that this whole angle here is 120 degrees. Now, for us to prove that this whole angle here is 120 degrees, we need to first find x. And for us to find x, since this is a tangent and this is a chord makes an angle with the tangent. Therefore, it means that this angle is going to be equal to the angle in the alternate segment, which is your tan-chord theorem. Therefore, it means that we are going to say z angle x k is equals to this angle there, which is k angle z j. K angle z j. Reason for this, it's your tan-chord theorem. Tan-chord theorem. We can just write it like that. No need to say the angle made by the tangent and the chord is equals to the angle in the alternate segment. No need for that. As long as we said tan-chord, D there, tan-chord theorem. Now, tan-chord theorem, because this angle is equals to that angle. So we can substitute z angle xk, which is 2x, equals to k angle zj, which is 40 degrees. We divide by 2, x is equals to 20 degrees. Now, we can find this angle, z angle xk. We can find that angle. We can also find x angle kz, which is this angle there. Then, once we get this angle and this angle, then we can find this angle using the sum of angles on a triangle. So that this angle plus this angle is going to be that. But we must do the writing now. The writing is going to be z angle xk, z angle x k is equals to 2x, which is equals to 2 times 20 degrees, which is equals to 40 degrees, z angle xk. Now, we can also find this angle there, which is x angle kz. X angle kz is equals to 3x, which is equals to 3 times 20, which is equals to 60 degrees. Now, we do have this angle, we can find this angle there. We find it. Now, since we have this angle and this angle, we can find this angle. And for us to find that angle, we need to have x angle z k, which is this angle there, plus z angle X, K, plus X, angle K, Z, which is equals to 180 degrees. Risen, sum of angles on which triangle is that? XZK. XZK. Now, X angle ZK, X angle ZK is the angle that we are looking for, plus Z angle XK is Z angle XK, which is 40. X angle ZK plus Z angle X, which is this angle, and we got it that it is 40 degrees, plus X angle KZ, X angle KZ, which is this angle, of which we got it there to be 60 degrees, which is equals to 180 degrees. Now, this angle there, obviously this is going to be 100, X angle Z, K, plus 100 degrees is equals to 180. Now, X angle Z, K is equals to 180 minus 100 degrees, which this is 80 degrees. Now, this angle there, which is X angle ZK, is equals to 80 degrees. Now, we can find this angle plus this angle, which is X angle ZJ. Now, I'll need also to remove that because we know that we need to prove that. Now, we're going to say X angle Z J, which is X angle Z J, is this angle, which is equals to X angle Z J, X angle Z J, which is this angle there. It is equals to this angle plus this angle. Therefore, we have X angle Z K plus K angle Z J equals to X angle ZJ, X angle ZJ, which is this angle, is the same as X angle ZK, which is plus this angle, which is K angle ZJ. Therefore, we know that here we've got 80 degrees, we've got it, plus 40 degrees, which is 120 degrees, of which we have proved that X angle ZJ is equals to 120. If we wanted, even if we didn't get this there, if we wanted, we could have found this angle there. Let's do that one. If we wanted, we could have found, there's many ways to kill a cat. There's no right way or wrong way. As long as we're getting to the same answer, no one should say, no, you are taking long dry. No, I just want to show people what is happening here. Now, we can also use that to prove that this angle is equals to 120. So we can find X angle Z, Y. X angle Z, Y is equals to X angle K, Z is equals to X angle K, Z. Why is that? There's a chord which makes an angle with the tangent. You can see there's a tangent. This chord, it makes an angle with the tangent. Therefore, this angle is equals to that angle there. Reason there is going to be tan chord theorem. Now, tan chord theorem this angle is equals to that angle because this chord makes an angle with the tangent. Therefore, this angle is equals to this angle which is subtended by the very same chord. Now, obviously, we know x angle kz, which is 3x, which is equals to 3 times 20 degrees, which is equals to 60 degrees. Now we know that this angle is 60 degrees. Now we can add this angle plus this angle. It's angles on a straight line. You can see angles on a straight line. Therefore, it means that x angle z y plus x angle z j is equal to 180 degrees. This is x angle zy, which is this angle, plus x angle zj, x angle zj, which is this angle. You can see these two angles are on a straight line. Therefore, angles on straight line, which line is that? Y, Z, J. Angles on straight line, what's Y, Z, J? Therefore, we know that our x angle zj is 60 plus x angle zj, which is equals to 180. I take this to the other side, it becomes x angle zj to be equals to 180 minus 60 degrees, which is equals to 120 degrees. Therefore, x angle zj is equal to 120 degrees, of which we have used another way to show that this angle is equals to 120 degrees. Let's look at another example on theorem number 9. Now, in this example, we are told that BCE is a tangent to the circle at C. We are also told that F angle CD is 120 degrees. We are also told that AC is a chord of the circle produced to D. Therefore, AC is the chord of the circle produced to D. Now they said we must calculate the numerical value of x. They also said we must find A angle CB, which is this angle there. We must also find this angle there. Now, for us to find the value of x, we can see that this angle there, it's an exterior angle of a triangle. And we know from part 1 that exterior angle of a triangle is equals to the sum of the opposite interior angle. This angle is equals to this angle plus this angle. Therefore, we can find x. Therefore, we can say that A angle FC plus F angle AC is equals to F angle CD. A angle FC is this angle plus F angle AC is this angle. This angle plus this angle is equals to F angle CD, which is this angle, exterior angle of a triangle. Therefore, reason there, exterior angle of triangle AFC is equals to the sum of opposite interior angles. Exterior angle of triangle AFC, exterior angle of triangle AFC is equals to the sum of opposite interior angles. Now, A angle FC is x plus F angle AC 2x, which is equals to 120 degrees. Now, this plus this is 3x, which is equals to 120. Divide by 3, x is equals to 40 degrees. Now we do have x to be equals to 40 degrees. We found x. Now we need to find this angle there, which is A angle CB. Now, A angle CB, it is an angle, this angle is made by the chord and the tangent. So angle made by the chord and a tangent, which is this angle there, is equals to the angle in the alternate segment. So this angle, it is subtended by the very same chord which makes an angle with the tangent. Therefore, it is going to be equals to that tan-chord theorem, because tan-chord theorem tells us that the angle made by the chord and a tangent, this angle is going to be equals to this angle which is subtended by the very same chord. Therefore, A angle CB, A angle CB is equals to A angle FC. A angle FC. Why are we saying that? Why do we say this angle is equals to that angle? We know tan-chord theorem. Tan-chord theorem. Tan-chord theorem, no need for us to say angle made by the tangent and the chord is equals to the angle in the alternate segment. Once you say tan-chord theorem, we know that it means that you say, oh, this angle is equals to that angle, which is tan-chord theorem. Now, A angle CB, A angle CB, which is the angle that we are looking for. Obviously, this angle is equal to A angle FC, which is equals to x. But we know that x, we found it there, is equals to 40 degrees. Therefore, it means that A angle CB is equals to 40 degrees as well. Because here, we've got 40 degrees. It means that also here, we're going to have 40 degrees there. If we were told to find A angle CF, if we were told to find A angle CF, it was going to be easy for us to do that because this plus that are angles on a straight line. Therefore, we're going to say this angle plus that angle is equal to 180 degrees, which are angles on a straight line, ACD. Then, obviously, we're going to be left with this. We take this to the other side. We're going to have 180 minus 120, which is 80 degrees. If we're told to find this angle there, which is F angle AC, we're going to find it F angle AC, which is equals to 2x. That's what it's equals to. 2, our x is 40, which is 80 degrees, this angle there. So it means that we would have got this angle from angles on a straight line. To get that, it is 80. And we could have got this one there, which is by using 2x. And we do have our x, therefore 2 times x, 2 times 40. Then we have this angle A, angle FC, to be 80 degrees. This is where part 2 ends. See you on part 3 when we deal with exam question papers.